It will be Vucevic, one-time Sixer, and Joel Embiid. And we are running tonight from Wells Fargo Center. Sarge, who has struggled in his first two games, taking on the taller Vucevic. Joel Embiid and Henderson crashing. Sixers had a fresh 24.
To run off of our defense. The first two games of the season, only 16 combined fast break points. That is very uncharacteristic of this team. Got to get some easy buckets, Mark.
Rodriguez, it is for three, and so there you see Embiid. They flirted with a double team that freed up Rodriguez. A little bit more of that, and the Sixers will be gold. Years previously in the NBA with Sacramento and the New York Knicks, as Rodriguez taking aim at Embiid, trying to return the favor. Sixers starting a lineup that night of Derek Coleman, Jerry Stackhouse, Clarence Weatherspoon, and Michael Cage, as Allen Iverson made his NBA debut. Embiid, his emergence has certainly been the story through the first two games. Embiid gets a gift, goes in strong, and he's fouled.
Are showing him that he perhaps should have blocked out. That offensive rebound is what you're paying the price for.
Exactly. So if you're Frank Vogel, it's basketball 101.
Ball from the free throw line.
He's got remarkable mobility for starters.
Indeed.
First quarter minutes here. Magic in the meantime with the first lead of the game. Embiid against Biyombo. He was terrific last year for Toronto, especially in the playoffs. Embiid off a 1 foot.
Sixers right now, Mark, trying to throw off the Magic by picking up full court at times.
Embiid thinking three. All the way to the cup for a tough two.
High off the glass, had to slice through the defenders.
Embiid position on Vucevic. Joel Embiid lays it home, his second bucket. Joel Embiid with a great recovery and block. Ibaka thought he had an easy one after Covington fronted him.
JoJo asking for some space to operate.
Whistle here, and don't count it. Traveling violation on Joel Embiid. Sixer advantage, and it doesn't. Rodriguez for Embiid. Beautifully done by those two.
Take a look at it again. Look where Sergio gets to go. All the way to the lower block. That forces defenses to rotate. Unable to do both. There's Vucevic. There's just enough space. JoJo with the finish from the baseline. That's a beautiful sight right there. Great execution by 1-4.
Rodriguez. Henderson comes up short. Embiid does not. Joel Embiid turning garbage into gold, and the Sixer lead at 13.
Take a look at it from one end to the other. There's Gerald, unable to finish the good block by Ibaka, but then again it's JoJo.
Robert Covington under duress. Embiid tips it in, but wait a second. We have a loose ball foul on Joel. It's going to be his first. His third block. It's a season high.
Good post up.
Yep, in deep against Ibaka, and he lost it. Embiid, the runner. The NBA, averaging just under 17 coming in. Henderson just inside the arc, buries it, but Frank Vogel.
From a veteran team to a very young team here in Orlando.
Here the Sixers out of the timeout. Stauskas into the game. Embiid, nice look for the plunging Henderson.
Difference tonight on the offensive end, and a lot of it has to do with his movement without the ball. You see the cut from across the court. Joel with the anticipation.
The Sixer lead is down to 3. Embiid for 3. A groin injury. Turned 26.
Look at it again. There he is. Tried to go baseline. And Biyombo not liking that you've got your hands wrapped underneath his armpit. And you're trying to force him out of his position. When
Embiid got it. Good defense. Now away they go. And Ibaka called for the foul.
Just running coaches will tell you instead of taking long strides, it's actually better to take short strides.
Need a hoop. They go to Embiid, bullies his way on Vucevic, and Vucevic is no small man. Joel Embiid with 15 that ends the 9-0 push by Orlando. Is it for 2 of his 18. And again, the Sixer lead is down to 1 as Embiid, once again the go-to guy for the Sixers. Now the double team and the foul by Fournier.
Take a look at it again. It's one-on-one. Vucevic and Joel. That was a previous play.
Does pick the basketball up. That's the official start of your shot, right?
Indeed. Just took a look. Pretty smooth.
Embiid wants to test Vucevic now, and his defense. Nice delivery.
Middle of the clock. Last time it was a quick shot.
Embiid position spills off the timeout. Covington for 3. Boy, that would have been big for him individually and the Sixers as a team. That set a loose ball foul coming up against Orlando. Joel Embiid coming up large. Aaron Gordon on the floor for defense as well. Here are the Sixers out of the timeout. They look to Embiid against Biyombo. Joel Embiid, he walks. Dragged that right pivot foot and a costly turnover here in the guts of the game.
Take a look at it from the baseline. Perhaps Joel just trying to do too much. There's the shuffle of the feet.
In his nascent NBA career, 18 and 10. Look at what he's done here in the second half.
See the good ball movement. TJ finding him early on, and now one-on-one with...
On their feet at Wells Fargo Center. Embiid against Biyombo. Payton, did he take it away? The scramble, and Orlando comes up with a turnover. On the exchange, the Sixers turned it over. So 2 crucial possessions for the Sixers, and each time they gave up possession of the basketball.
Vucevic in a little two-man game. You take a look at the Sixers on offense.